is libtards. They'll say like, why do you need a gun? Because I live in a bad neighborhood, okay? Not fantasy land. That's the difference between me and a libtard. Like if someone broke into my house, I'd be like, hey, put your hands up. A libtard would be like, hey, put your mask on. I'm trying to be woke. I actually go in the ladies' restroom now. Because technically I'm a man, but I identify as a pervert. I get a lot of hate online. One guy compared me to Hitler. I was like, wow, you really think a few jokes could draw a crowd like that? The governor of California wants to swear in illegal immigrants as police officers. Can you imagine getting pulled over by an illegal alien? Do you have a driver license? No. Oh, me too.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Wise, and we are going to check out this crazy comedian, Quindale. If you are easily offended, you probably shouldn't watch this video. But if you're looking for a good laugh, this is where you want to be at right now. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let's check them out.
One time, some white lady in the front row got triggered because I called a black guy brother. I was like, you don't understand. I call every guy brother. She was like, then why don't you call me sister? I was like, because you're not black. Stupid bitch. I couldn't believe it. I don't understand cops, man. We probably got a few in here, man. You look like a cop, dude. Are you? Yeah. You are a cop right here. I'd fist bump you, but I don't want to leave evidence. Are you really a cop?
Retired.
Retired, okay. Yeah, what'd you get fired for? Everybody's doing it. You're a cop, man. What is he like? He likes something weird, right? What do you like? Finger in the tailpipe? What are you doing?
He's Italian.
He's Italian?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 fingers. So you did retire. What did you do before you retired?
I was a federal agent.
Federal agent? Can you hold these edibles for me? That's what they are. But you don't know that. Good, man. You're out. You want to try it? I think men and women are equal. Women are doing all the same jobs now. I was waiting to board a flight recently, and I noticed that the pilot was a female, which I thought was cool. I'd never seen a woman fly a plane. I mean, I didn't actually see her fly the plane, because obviously I caught a different flight, but I just thought it was cool. You know? I used to work in an office with this black woman named Verna Jean. She was so passionate about anything she'd say. I'd be like, hey, Verna, you want a cup of coffee? No, you know I want a cup of coffee. I was married to a Mexican girl. We went on that website, Ancestry.com, traced her family back 5 generations, all the way back to 1996. Are you easily offended? Are you one of these new generation? Okay. Oh, cool. All right. Right on, bitch. Just kidding, man. Just kidding. I'm sorry. Sorry.
She's getting engaged.
Okay. What's his name?
Michael. She was here with Michael and his family at the first show, and then she came to this show with me to celebrate my birthday.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's a camera. No. You want to be on the internet? What? But no one calls black people racist. That's why if I'm on the phone with a black person in customer service, I talk like I'm black too. That way if things go south, they don't know I'm white. The f*** you think you talking to? I swear to God. You better ask somebody. Yell home. A lot of white people are afraid to laugh at racial jokes because of white guilt, but they're just jokes. I have no white guilt. My ancestors didn't own any slaves, so why should I feel bad about something I missed out on? What kind of work do you do, sir? Can I ask? I appreciate you putting up with all my bull.
Retard.
Ooh, that sounded a little weird. Retired! I thought you said. Did you hear that? The poor guy thought you couldn't get a job because you were mentally handicapped, sir. Well, I hope I didn't make this too awkward for you guys. I'm just trying to involve you in the show.
Make it feel better. We met online 1 hour ago. We're going to get something now.
Okay, can I get a redneck translator real quick? Sometimes you can sound racist accidentally. For example, my Spanish isn't great, but I have a house that I rent out to a big Mexican family. And one time they called me because they have roaches. So I called a local Mexican-owned pest control company, Spanish speakers. And I said, ¿Puedes rociar para mexicanos? Which apparently means, can you spray for Mexicans? Latinos, you guys react differently to certain things. Like when I asked my wife to marry me, most women start crying. Oh my God, are you serious? Not my wife, she's Mexican. I was like, will you marry me? When? Because you know I work nights, Gwen. My wife's first language is Spanish, so she still has trouble pronouncing my name. Like my name is Quinn Dale, but she pronounces it Pinche Joto. It's no secret that some Asian people have trouble with the letter L. I was talking politics with a Chinese guy, and he was like, what do you think of this erection? I said, that's a hard one.
Hey, this dude is hilarious. Again, if you are easily offended, this is probably not for you. If you're easily offended, sorry to stop it, but make sure you guys hit the like button. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Let's keep it rocking. We need to laugh. We need to laugh.
One time I got pulled over by a black cop. He said, why'd you run that red light? I said, because officer, I don't see color. This is the first time in history that people are actually ashamed to be white. I'm proud of my culture. I believe there's only one superior race. NASCAR. Black people sound cooler because everything's just shorter, right? Right? Like a white person will be like, all right, all right. Black person? Right. No. You look black from up here. I should have known he's got a golf hat on. I've never had that happen before. You know it's I, right? Yeah. This is the one time this black guy, affirmative. When it comes to race, no one gets offended like white people. Oh my God. For example, my gardener is Mexican, and if I assumed he liked tequila, my sister would be like, why? Because he's Mexican. But my gardener would be like, why? You got some? Did you know they're offering free changes to illegal immigrants?
Yes.
That should not be an option. That should be mandatory. You want to live in this country? How bad do you want it? More than your pants. There are certain words that white people cannot say, like the N-word. And there are certain words that black people cannot say, like the word ask. It's okay. Even your husband's like, come on, Bernice. I bet you're fun at parties. Holy lady. Let's get her a shot. I mean, charge her for it, but get her the damn shot. Yeah, he brought her a shot. Thank you, bro. Come on, Karen, let's do it. If you're against guns, consider this. Gun violence kills 30,000 people each year. So they should take away our guns, right? Car crashes kill 55,000. Should they take away our Asians? A lot of people don't know this. Mexicans actually built the pyramids. How do we know that? No permits. What do you call a Mexican with no siblings? White. Dated a Vietnamese girl for a while. She loved to talk dirty, but the problem was I can't have and laugh at the same time. She'd be like, "You want to fuck me, boy?" They're really pushing diversity in Hollywood. They just signed Jimmy O. Yang to star in the next Home Alone film called Home Alone. Tuck that butt crack in, sister.
She's always done that, and I'm her mother. She always tells me that's how she breathes.
I think that's called a fart. These ones look alike, too. Holy smokes. You twins?
No.
Oh, good. 'Cause I was going to say, can you feel it when... Just in time. Welcome back. Your mom says you got some ventilation issues. Call an HVAC guy or something for that. Okay, so you're all sisters, right? Okay. Your mom and sister. So you're all sisters. All right. You came out, you look a little different than them. What's going on?
We all got red hair.
What is it? You guys got different dads.
No, they're all the same dad, but he's an
Okay, good. That's what you told them? Cool.
I think some of the things that you're saying.
Yeah, just sit down.
Okay.
They're mean.
Can I tell you something, lady? Can I, hold on.
Sit down.
Get out!
Go take a hike.
Okay, lady, can I tell you something? If you're easily offended, don't go to a comedy show.
Yes, thank you.
They didn't come to hear you, they came to hear us. I think what people lose sight of is the fact that these are just jokes, okay? What we say up here is not to be taken seriously, okay? You'd be amazed. Like, some people have the audacity to call me a racist when my wife is Mexican. It's like, how could I be racist when I'm married to a lower race? Why don't you answer me that? It's hard to find a woman with morals nowadays. Some girl on OnlyFans slept with 100 guys in a day. Then she wanted to break the record with 1,000, but she changed her mind because obviously she didn't want to look like a slut. I got pulled over on the way here and I got out of it because I'm a comedian. He goes, "Tell me a joke." I said, "Vote for Kamala." I don't get people who move to the U.S. and don't speak English. Learn the language! I wouldn't move to Canada if I didn't speak Indian.
You can't tell who's a man or woman, you know. I can always tell by what they're wearing. Like a biological woman would never wear a condom. Like, you know what I mean?
I grew up in a pretty white suburb, but in junior high, they bussed us across town to be integrated with black kids from the inner city. After the first day, my mom was like, "Did you make some new friends?" I was like, "Ain't none of your goddamn business." I learned this too. Black kids mature way faster than white kids. And I was like the last kid to hit puberty, so I got made fun of a lot. Like, I remember one time in gym class in the shower, I was washing my clit, and...
Oh my goodness, this dude is ridiculous. Again, this isn't for you if you are a pretty sensitive individual. This right here isn't for you, man. But this is hilarious. This guy right here is funny.
I got in a car accident with one of these illegals. His fault. And when I tried to ask for his insurance, he acted like he didn't speak English. He goes, "Okay." So I called ICE. They took his passport, sent his ass back to Canada. They say, why go out for hamburger if you have steak at home?
Right.
Yeah, well, what if your steak has a fucking attitude problem? You've heard the saying, happy wife, happy life. There's no saying like that for us, right, fellas? Happy hubby if she don't get chubby. It didn't happen this time, but I do believe we will have a female president at some point. It's right in the Bible. They're called the end times. I appreciate diversity. A lot of black people are moving into my neighborhood. And I think it's great. It gives me hope. I didn't think I'd ever be able to afford a house. My ex-girlfriend was black. What's up, man? You know what I'm saying? few black people you have down here that you don't even know that he's black? You might want to tell her. Well, let's find out. What do you think he is? You don't even know, do you? You don't even know. He's like my boyfriend or whatever. Are you black, dude?
I am black.
Yeah, see? Every race talks different. Let's see, call a white person.
Hello, please leave a message after the tone.
Let's say call a Mexican person. Let's say call a black person. It's jokes. What's that, sir?
Be careful with your jokes, right?
No, I'm just getting started, sir. Just getting started. I grew up watching black comics make fun of white people. And I laugh my ass off. So no one's going to tell me I can't do the same. Everything is racism now. My sister claims whenever she dates a black guy, she feels like they're being watched. I'm like, yeah, they're called conjugal visits. Why is it if I'm rude to a black person, it's racism? But if a black person is rude to me, it's customer service. Mexicans can fix anything. My gardener can fix anything if he understands me. Like one time I was like, hey, while you're here, my dishwasher won't work. He was like, okay, let me talk to him. Mexicans are the hardest workers on the planet. Did you guys know Mexicans actually built the pyramids? You know how we know that? No permits. One girl I dated was Jewish. She was hot and everything, but she was mean to my dog. And I know that's not a Jewish thing, but she was like, ew, get off me, get away from me, disgusting. I was like, hey, leave him alone. Come here, Adolf. A good friend of mine is a black neurosurgeon with a beautiful wife, 3 awesome kids. Even though all his life he was told he's dumb, he's ugly, no black kid could ever be a surgeon. And thank God, he didn't believe me. Black people, you guys are awesome, man. What's your name, man? May I ask?
Tyrone.
Tyrone, of course it is, man. Yeah. My biggest hero was Martin Luther King, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
He was the best speaker ever. A lot of people don't know Martin Luther King was actually a salesman before he was an activist. Yep. Can you imagine that? You knew that, right? He must have been the greatest salesman ever. Are you tired of your vacuum cleaner? One time some white lady came up to me after the show and she goes, hey, I didn't like those jokes about black people. I was like, lady, I can tell. You don't know shit about black people. She was like, oh, yes, I do. I love rapping music. I was like, then you should know, bitches ain't shit. My dad thinks everything is a conspiracy. He was like, yeah, I read on the internet some aliens crashed in Minnesota. Only one survived. Now they're trying to communicate with it. Find out their secrets, what they want, why they're here. I said, Dad, some aliens, they're Somalians. People love to get offended. That's why I love my gardener, Bernardo, because he doesn't get offended like white people do. Like if I assumed he liked tequila, my sister would be like, why? Because he's Mexican. But Bernardo would be like, why? You got some?
This dude's hilarious. I'm going to have to go and check this guy out. I got to look up tour dates, see if he's coming to my neck of the woods. I'm a big fan of comedy. Comedians are the truth tellers. And, you know, our differences is what make us unique. But it can always be, you know, put out there in a funny way. I'm not one of those people that's easily offended by things. I'm just not. Obviously, we have some snowflakes out there that are. That's why I preface this video with if you are someone who is easily offended, this probably isn't for you. But shout out to Quindell, man. Go check him out. Quindell.com, I believe that's what it is. Go check him out. See if he's coming to a city near you. Hope you guys enjoyed laughing with your man Wise today. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Keep God first in your life. Stay prayed up. I'll catch up with you all next time. Peace.